pounds overweight, what society called a BBW, or plus-sized. Even though full-figured women were making a mark in the new-aged world, Chase selecting her still had half the folks in town scratching their heads. Madison was kind and super sweet, but no one believed for a moment that Chase had fallen for her, especially not Hope Gardner, the town's beauty queen. She and all the locals thought Chase would settle down with her when he was ready to stop running around, but he hadn't. Instead, he fell for Madison, a plus-sized, caramel-complexioned princess. She was soft-spoken, truly humble, and the only daughter to William and Martha Atkins. She had honey-colored eyes, not hazel, but golden, and a smile that would brighten a sad man's day. Not rotund and sloppy, but shapely with curves. She was attractive, beautiful, some would say, because she had the face of an angel. She had a head full of naturally curly hair that hung past her shoulders at one time, but the day of her first date with Chase, she had cut it all off. Her new do was just as gorgeous and complemented her heart-shaped face. Well, that was my initial reaction when he first asked me out, but after I accepted, he was serious, and I discovered he's actually a great guy. Madison smiled. I guess. In all honesty, I think you changed him, Dina said. The more he hung around you, I noticed a change in him. Well, as you all know, I didn't know of his past, nor did I have the 411 on Chase and his whorish ways. I just went out with the man I met, who seemed to be sweet and genuine. Madison hunched her shoulders. This Chase you guys constantly speak of, I've never met him. Well, good luck, Tasha said, and rolled her eyes. She loved her brother-in-law, but he was absolutely not her favorite person, because I'm still not convinced. Madison ignored their comments about Chase and got up to refill her glass. They didn't know him like she knew him. She believed their union was real. After all she had gone through, and then meeting Chase, she felt blessed. He was not only wealthy and from a line of great men, but he was also, without a doubt, fine as hell. He stood at 6 feet with a set of abs and arms that made a woman weak. His back looked sculpted like an artist had molded it, and Madison enjoyed giving him massages. He had dark eyes, brows thick to faultlessness, and long eyelashes. His strong jawline, sexy-ass lips, and mustache and beard lined to perfection turned heads everywhere he went. His body was right and tight, and he dressed like $1,000,000, even on a casual day. Confident was an understatement if used to describe him, because when Chase walked into a room, he owned it. He had been with every gorgeous gal in East Texas, one would say, and Madison could imagine how the majority of them felt when he settled with her. Even Dina, her best friend, thought it had to be a joke when she told her he had asked her out. Now, after only a little over 6 months, Madison's left hand housed an enormous engagement ring that was a conversation piece, and they had set a date for only 3 months away. The city of Tyler was still gossiping about the two of them, but the non-believers were finally starting to believe. So, this is really it? Lance asked his little brother. The crowd had gone, and the only ones left at the party were the brothers and their mates. The women were now outside on the deck off the kitchen, while the men claimed the deck off the family room. Lance and Gina had a huge custom-built home, with a wraparound porch and 3 decks. One off their master bedroom, one off the kitchen.